Hello everybody, I'm Lapis the Jewel Slime, and welcome back to more Our Adventurers Guild. Last time we... Was it last time we finished Act 1? No, last time we were just kind of screwing around. I think last time we were just kind of screwing around. Well, we met the Divine Messenger, we talked to some people. We should probably talk to more people. Yeah, we'll talk to Fiola real quick. I had hoped we would have nothing more to do with her, but of course my second most hated person decides to suck up to my most hated person. Aw, I'm just your second most hated? Keep that up and you'll be back on the #1 spot in no time. Let's keep this short. Why do you have to do this to me? I don't want to remember that day. I need to know more. I need to know how exactly Fran died. One night, it just happened. We were awoken by the sound of people fighting around the guild. At first we thought it might have been adventurers doing a late-night training, but then there were screams mixed into the sounds. When we went outside, it was like a picture of hell was greeting us. Adventurers all over the place were fighting each other. People who just shared their meals the day before were suddenly engaged in battles to the death. At the time, we had no idea what was happening. Franny was the first to regain his composure and told me to hide. I begged him to hide with me. I told him that he wasn't an adventurer anymore. But he only smiled at me and apologized. Before I knew it, he was already gone. The fighting didn't stop until the next morning. At that point, most of the people were either dead or had fled. They brought his body to me. It was... Stop. I don't want to hear it. Please, I need some time now, Lapis. But that depressing bit of backstory out of the way. I think I wanted to send the Silver Wolves out on the next mission, yeah. Force heal, like Chloe and Desmond, and send them out. But in between streams, I kind of changed up some of my, like, stream layout stuff. So now I have my smaller monitor as my primary monitor, and my larger monitor as my secondary monitor. And the reason why is because my secondary monitor was, like, really weird with, like, the quality, like the display quality for me. It was being really weird in my old, like, my old secondary monitor, which used to be my primary monitor, and is now once again my primary monitor. Just, it makes everything look so much more crisp and clean. I am gonna move it a little closer because it is tiny. Oh, that makes everything so much better. That's why everything looked weird. It wasn't closer. It wasn't as close as it was before. But yes, I had to, like, change things up. So now my secondary monitor is just really big OBS. At the very least, I won't be missing chat. But yes. The new setup is pretty nice. It's really nice to see everything in, like, crisp detail again, instead of the old super blurry. It is gonna have to take some getting used to, like, however small everything is now, though. Or how small the monitor is. It doesn't, like, fill as much as my vision up. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this quest doesn't just give you golden ferns. I'm pretty sure... Oh, the Divine Messenger isn't here. Oh wait, no, she's in here. That's right. Well, I wanted to force heal you two. It's just a scratch, really. I would believe it, Desmond, but... How can I help you, Guildmaster? The Divine Messenger. The Divine Messenger is maybe the most important figure in the Church of the Divines. It was the right decision for you to oblige her. Although, after hearing what has happened, I'm not necessarily happy about it. I understand, Guildmaster. The way the Divine Messenger has handled the situation has left much to be desired. Do you think that God's just used us? Our branch of the church follows the teaching of Ganonta. He has taught us to show compassion for those around us. I believe if anyone had objections to the way the guild was treated, it would have been him. I wish I had your faith. How else can I help? The guild attack. It was the worst night of the Adventurer Guild. Who would have thought that the people closest to us would betray us like that? I was praying in the temple when it started. Suddenly the air was filled with the sound of battle, mixed with screams of wounded people. When I went outside, people were already fighting with each other. Many times I've seen adventurers argue and fight with each other over trivial matters, but I knew this was different. We started to fortify the temple against attackers and carried wounded people inside to heal them. We didn't care which side they belonged to. The only thing that mattered that night was to save as many lives as possible. But there were so many we couldn't save. The attackers used some sort of curse on their weapons, making it impossible to use healing magic to stabilize the wounded. So many lives slipped through my fingers that night. When the night was finally over, we had lost more adventurers in one night than all of the years of the guild combined. How else can I help? May Ganon to bless you, Guildmaster. Hello, Nora. Divine Messenger. The Divine Messenger is returning? I see. You don't seem very happy about that. I'm scared of what might happen. Last time things didn't go well. Anything else I can do for you? The guild attack. That night I was awake. I watched Mr. Eden pray and was worried he might stay up all night. And out of nowhere, suddenly people could be heard fighting. Mr. Eden went outside to see what happened and returned with a grim expression on his face. He awoke everyone in the temple, and together we barricaded most of the entrances to the temple. Mr. Eden told everyone to stay inside until the situation outside was resolved. But, despite what he told everyone else, he himself went outside and carried back any wounded he could find. He tried to save as many as he could. He looked so desperate at that time. And I felt so useless. I could do nothing more. We buried so many people the next day. Anything else I can do for you? That's all. Zoldak, I think you might have something to say about the Divine Messenger.
Guildmaster, I'm happy to report I have not seen any evil today. The Divine Messenger is coming here. We need to make sure that everything is safe before she arrives. We have to put guards wherever we can. Investigate anyone who comes in and out of the Adventurer Guild.
I should have known you'd overreact.
Overreact? Do you know how dangerous the position of the Divine Messenger is? There are many dark forces that want her dead. There have been many Divine Messengers before the current one, and none of them died peacefully. That's why I will take any precaution necessary to protect the Divine Messenger, Guildmaster. How else can I help?
That's all.
Good. I'll continue my patrol, then.
Might as well talk to... I was about to call her her name, but we don't know that yet. It's Divine Messenger. That's the only name she has, I swear. Hello, Guildmaster. If I may, Guildmaster, could you tell me your name? Sure. It's Lapis. Lapis. I like the sound of it. So, what's your name? I don't have a name, Guildmaster. What? I was chosen as the Divine Messenger from a very young age. Ever since then, I was the Divine Messenger, and that's what the people call me. But your parents have given you a name, haven't they? That is irrelevant. Please, just call me Divine Messenger or Your Holiness. Do you have any other interesting topics? I have to say, Guildmaster, it was quite brave of you to defy the gods like that. I honestly have never seen anybody dare to act like that in the presence of the Divines. They'd be too afraid of their wrath. Well, wasn't that big of a deal for them, right? Yes. Okay. Alright, I'll tell the Guildmaster. The gods wanted me to tell you, you have 7 new enemies. Farewell, peaceful afterlife. Do you have any other interesting topics? The voices of the gods. So, you really can't hear the voices of the gods? Do I hear skepticism? God, that face is definitely a meme. Is definitely meme-worthy, sorry. Not quite a meme. This game is obscure. Too obscure. People should play it. Well, I don't have any proof that you can actually hear the voices of the gods. Could all be a big scam. Proving it is surprisingly easy. After all, they tell me that yesterday you while no one was looking. Great, so the phrase, "the gods are watching," is not just a figure of speech. Do you have any other interesting topics? That's all. I hope to see you soon. I don't know. Well, I could talk to those people, but those are like the 3 I haven't talked to, and I think we can go on a quest today. Adrian is still kind of low level. I do generally think that Misasa... that's what. I do think Misasa is probably one of the best monks you can get in the game, purely because of Drifter here, +5 dodge, and then just plus 10% extra dodge, like... Never mess with an extra 10% dodge. And of course the technique over strength thing. It allows you to have basically both light armor and fugitive and medium armor training at once. And then an extra and just extra dodge from light armor training. And again, you still get fugitive of the law here, so 5, 10, 10%. Sasa is good. Anyway, let's probably actually get this stream started. It's been like 14 minutes of me just screwing around. Or 12 minutes. Which quest do we want to take? I think this gives... It says Golden Fern, but I do know you can get some... Tavi, after this quest, I believe, gives you armor for a defender, so Desmond could get a sweet armor upgrade. Then again, Desmond already has good armor. I suppose I should look at this as like, who could really use a gear upgrade? So doesn't Elan have a robe I want off of him? He does. There you go. But yes, I want that Troll High robe. Can I upgrade those? I do not have the Resilient Hides. Tis a shame. I'm gonna... I think Raphael, you have Ferdinand on you? Yeah. I ought to upgrade Ferdinand.
Hello, Guildmaster. Ferdinand wants to talk with you.
Guildmaster, I've remembered more of my past. Oh, great. What did you remember? I think I remember how I got stuck in the rock. I think someone put me there. Do you know who? No, maybe if I get improved more, I'll remember. Guildmaster, I want to meet that person. I may not remember now, but I feel like they're important somehow. I see. Well, there's no point in searching for a person we don't know, so let's talk again when you remember who it was. Yes, of course. Guildmaster, you're right. Do you have any new abilities you want to show off? Marvel at this, Guildmaster! I can change the shape of my blade now! Ha 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 ha! That is actually a really useful perk. We got Blade Form. Oh, Blade Form, specifically Light Form, is great. Hell yeah. Plus 20 crit. Curved Form is fun. Legendary here is when we get Blade Aura, deal an additional 20% physical ability bonus as true damage. Ferdinand gets pretty strong at late levels. Like, even already, he's ridiculously effective as a sword. Those are some good stats. Shame no one on the Silver Wolves can wield greatswords. Now just a quick once-over of gear. Alright. I think the Storm Talon comes with, like, a good, robes that a mage could use. I think we're gonna go for the Queen Spider, mostly because I can use the fangs to make daggers for Zoe here. And, you just naturally get a bow that I can use on Zachary. Right, so they can both have something from this. 8, 7... 9, 5, but that is getting boosted by the red thing. Normally, that would be 7, 5. Right, this is a small upgrade, and we also get disrupting shots, which reduces their accuracy and their mine resistance. Good synergy with Desmond. Or Adrian, sorry. I suppose you... Oh, wait, hang on. Who has my... There we are. Alright. Adrian is mostly going to be staying back in this fight once again. No supplies on this quest. That's a shame. Can I get... My god, plus 20 dodge? Hell yeah, that's actually kind of nice. Can I get a poison resistance potion or some kind? Oh, I can get antidotes. Can I use those outside of combat? I think I can. Alright, now let me bring... Can I make a magic potion? Nice. 2 mage potions. Alright, everyone is getting some kind of potion. I'm gonna bring an extra antidote. Actually, I'm gonna bring an extra 5 antidotes. Actually, I'm gonna bring a lot more extra antidotes. Alright, I think this should be good. I'll bring fire bombs just in case. I don't think they'll need it, but hey, more AoE. Alright, don't trust the dice. You can always see the dice, the rolls in the battle log. Look for the button on the right side. Alright, here we go, Spider Queen. It's been so long since I've done this quest, actually. I don't remember, like, anything about this quest. Alright, before we get in, bop, 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 bop. Now, can I also make you all drink? Oh, I can. Nice. So everyone has, for the first 5 rounds, increased physical attack and crit, or magical attack. Desmond gets some physical resistance, and everyone is going to have some poison resistance. Adrian, he's mostly just going to be staying back. The adventurers reached the deepest part of the cave, and before them was the Spider Queen, surrounded by a numerous amount of giant spiders, and even more eggs that wobbled as if they were eager to hatch as soon as possible. They weren't noticed yet, but they knew that this would change the moment they take one step further. Enter and meet the Spider Queen head-on. It is a DC 27 willpower check. You have a 11, you have a 12. You would need to get 15 or higher. Alyssa is just flat out not getting this. Unless it's a 19 or a 20. Man, it's really hard for them to pass this. Do I re-roll? I'm just gonna accept that. Adventurers entered and the atmosphere immediately changed. Dozens of sextuple eyes turned towards the adventurers. Giant spiders started to crawl down from the ceiling and the eggs started to wobble even harder. Amidst all of that, the Spider Queen gave out an ear-deafening shriek. It was the start signal to the battle, and powerful enough to stun and frighten those with lesser willpower. Oh my god, wait, stun off of that? Oh wow, that's so much worse than I thought it was gonna be. Oh, that's my entire backline stunned for turn 1 here. Alright, I forget how this thing works. It's mostly, spider. Queen of Spiders increase accuracy, poison... Oh god, that's why they can move so far. Fast. Alright. Yeah, around the map are spider eggs. These will hatch and transform into giant spiders in 2 turns. Of course, giant spiders, they have attack of opportunity, so I gotta be careful of that. I'm gonna have to treat things like I'm not going to be able to move anyone for the rest of the fight. I am gonna put up a reflect damage here. I think I can get away with delaying Zoe's turn. And again, you have Pathfinder? Yeah, you have Pathfinder. Can't hit you with that. I am gonna delay you. Lay egg. Oh, wait, this is the fricker that runs away all the time. Oh wait, you don't have dodge action. Ruh-roh. Oh, you don't do that much damage. How much accuracy does that have? 80 plus 56. Ooh, that's actually gonna be pretty likely to hit. Yeah, Desmond, oh my god, 11 points of poison? Ugh. God. Desmond's gonna lose like half his health on poison damage alone. Ah, beans. I might have forgotten that detail. Oh my god, he's gonna lose like a third of his health. Well, I might as well burn. Alright, multi-shot. Take some kills. So close to one-shotting with just Magic Missile. I think Alyssa can do it. Yeah, Alyssa can just one-shot that with Magic Missile. I might as well do that and have, like, Adrian. Adrian can't really do anything. Gotta go over there. You can fight. You can 1v1 a spider. I believe in you. The number of spider eggs will appear at random tiles at the beginning of battle at level 1. Oh, that's why those rolled out. I thought those were... Right, yeah, they're not all randomly placed, so it makes sense. Can I get one of those spider eggs? I don't think I can. Unless I break hidden. Nah, I might as well let the thing that's running around. Alright, I believe in... I believe in, Adrian's ability to not instantly die. Then again, I could just shoot it. How much damage does this do? 37 to 48. Oh, wait, hang on. Ah, but if I move, then that goes down to 30 to 39. Oh, I can just shoot that, and then I'm gonna throw the basilisk at that hatching egg. Alright. You know what, I am just gonna move you up here. Generally, keep the spiders... their numbers down. Ooh, oh wow, Zachary's in range. I didn't realize I put Zachary in range like that. Damn. Yeah, you're gonna need to antidote yourself now. You know what? The little baby is gonna probably do some stuff that... God, Desmond does so much damage on counters alone. I think Zoe can get in one more turn before we blow him up. But yeah, Desmond's shield, pretty helpful. Don't need to do anything fancy, because the Basilisk can get the kill. Adrian can stay back. Alright. Time to hit the kill switch. Bonk. That did a third of their health. Want to see me do it again? Oh wait, oh god damn, I forgot bravery points is an issue. No, I believe I am in range. I am in range, so that's gonna be a marked shot going in. Yeah, Venom Bite goes into Zoe. Shame Zoe had to take a wound on this, but oh well. Right out of range for Alyssa, man. I should have moved these people into better positions. Oh, Fireball. Could have lightninged there, but you know what? Fireball works. Oh, I have access to Unwavering Will. Only get one per quest. Why not? Holy, 36 damage on poison alone? God, those things hit hard. Alright, and you just burn and die this turn. Wow, okay. God, Zoe is almost dead. She was there for like 2 rounds. This is why I don't let Zoe ever be out of... that's for dexterity. This is why I don't ever let Zoe be out of hidden. The battle was won, the Spider Queen was dead, and the few giant spiders that remained fled almost immediately, leaving their eggs to the invaders. At some point, the adventurers would probably have to deal with the spiders that have escaped, but for now they had one remaining task left. Destroying all the eggs that were still there. Looking at the numbers of eggs that still remained, the adventurers sighed, already mentally exhausted. Nevertheless, they started with the destruction of the eggs. At least this was the easy part of the quest. And we killed the spiders. Hey, Zachary and Chloe are ready for level ups. And Adrian should be ready to participate in quests now. He shouldn't be as underleveled as he was before. Oh, hello, bodyguard.
Hey, you!
Wait. Yeah.
Her Holiness wants to see you. Do not let her wait.
I hope being rude wasn't part of your job description.
Tch.
Hello, Guildmaster. It's nice to see you. I guess the two of you being alone together is a rather awkward atmosphere for you, isn't it? So, what is it you wanted to talk to me about? We finally have a task for you. I see. So, what's the job? Before I do that, it might be time to tell you who our enemy is. The gods have given me permission to do so. Probably just as much as I'm allowed to know. Please be aware that the gods do not wish the knowledge to be spread, lest it may incite unrest amongst the people. Anything we discuss here must stay between us. Fine, so who are we dealing with? You might have already encountered them. After all, they were the reason why the bandits in this area have become such a problem. I already suspected something was off when the adventurers reported that they encountered a demon in their final confrontation with the Bandit King. How could bandits be connected with demons? Even the weapon he wielded doesn't seem like something you could just normally acquire. They've been supported by the same people who attacked us, haven't they? Yes, that's right. They are the servants of the 7 demon lords. So, they're a cult. They're far more dangerous than any ordinary cult, Guildmaster. These people have existed for hundreds of years and have ever since been causing suffering and deaths on a grand scale. And furthermore, they're led by an avatar not unlike me, a woman chosen by the Demon Lords. We call her the Demon Witch. What is their goal? The same as it has always been, to collect souls for their masters. They search for people who crave power, and in exchange for granting them those powers, they sacrifice people in the name of the Demon Lords. We, the Church, have been at war with them for centuries to protect the souls of our fellow humans. Unfortunately, the war isn't going as well as we would like to. That's why we had to rely on people like your adventurers to fight our battle for us. Even for this task, we can only rely on you, Guildmaster. Demons, witches, demon lords. You should have told us that from the beginning! I'm sorry, but the gods deemed it unnecessary to let you know more than you should. Knowing that there is a war for their souls could frighten the people. It still sounds like it's not the complete truth. However, I don't think they'd be willing to reveal more if I tried to press them. Alright, fine. We know what we're dealing with. So, what is it that you need us for now? The witch has started to make a pact with another group. A group of Jotuns calling themselves the Icefang tribe. Jotuns? You mean the warriors of the north? They're already fearsome warriors on their own. I do not want to know how much worse it gets when they have the support of demons. Unfortunately, it gets worse. A monastery of ours has been raided by them, and they have taken numerous people captive. We have to save them. How old is that information? Can we get to them in time? Mere minutes. The gods have been keeping an eye out and immediately notified me. Well, that's kind of convenient. Alright, I'll send some adventurers. Wonderful, Guildmaster. Tell them to meet me when they're ready to go. Meet you? Don't tell me you're going too. Of course. It'll be far easier for the adventurers to follow the Jotuns with the guidance of the Divines. Then I'll come too. I want to see where this is going. Very well. Then we will go and save the captives together. Humph. Be careful, Lapis. I'd rather not have to look for another Guildmaster. Jeez, don't scare me like that. Desmond and Chloe are now friends. We've completed minor quests, and we have the new story mission, the Divine Hunt. So first, 6 star quests. Misasa's soul is 7 stars. The Divine Hunt. After we clear the Divine Hunt, that's actually when we unlock the Divine Messenger as a teacher. And she will teach us the first of the 6 master classes, which is the Saint. A much more powerful version of the Bishop. Beautiful level up, Zachary. Chloe, with her level 14. You can do better. Nah, no willpower, but that's fine. More intelligence is always more important than willpower on you. You know what, that's a good one. Even if I didn't get the extra intelligence, the extra strength makes up for it. I don't see you using much of that. Much of that intelligence. Yeah, once again, extra strength. I don't see you using intelligence for too much. Yeah, I would have liked a little bit more dex growth, but, like, you know what? That's fair. Honestly, expecting the level requirement being around Misasa's quests. Hey, Lapis. Hello. Welcome in, Popcorn. Hope you're having a good day. What do we got for Chloe here? Right, this is her level 14. Soul Drain and Overflowing Magic. That's like a 25% damage boost to the first hit we do. How much damage does Chloe do on a natural hit? Like... Okay, 25 is not insignificant. That's like 15 extra damage. For those giant spiders, that's like almost a third of their health. Only when we're at full mana, but like it does have a little bit extra. But yeah, Misasa is kind of, we do have to deal with a devil. That's gonna be fun. Could also get quick reflexes or for the guild. For the guild. Could quickly refresh meditate. Not really like anything here is something I need for the guild for. I could get extra SP off of that. Light armor training could actually be pretty handy. So I got an extra level of spell penetration. I do think I'll take light armor training on this level up. Soul Drain, 2 SP upon killing an enemy would be great if 2 SP was a lot, but that's not even half a firebolt. Like, I feel like I can just use Quick Hands to use a mana potion, considering it doesn't cost AP. Right, this is 2 SP upon killing an enemy. This is 10% SP. So it's gonna give us, like, 13 extra SP. I would need to kill 7 enemies to make it worth it, and, like, that's a lot of enemies. For every 2% above 50% SP increases magical attack bonus by 1%. That's really good if I'm not using spells like Fireball and instead just using Firebolt. Or like Lightning Bolt instead of Chain Lightning. But the problem is, I do kind of need her to use AoE spells more. Could get her like Ice Magic or Earth Magic Adept, but I think I'm just going to give her light armor training. This is the level where, like, taking stat boosts is just kind of good. Adrian is finally level 8, meaning he can actually do some fun stuff. First of all, parry, key imbued strikes, flurry of fists, reduce damage taken by 5% for every adjacent enemy, increases damage dealt by 5% for every adjacent enemy, or battle cry. I'll give you battle cry mostly because I keep you in the back. Oh, I probably should have given you light armor training for the extra dodge. Considering the main reason I'm hesitant to put you up front is because your dodge is bad. You need better dodge. Phylene. Okay, I think the rest of you are still waiting on your level ups. Oh, wait, hang on. One of you is a paladin. You're not waiting on a level up. You need to use that level up now. Paladins always have something to spend on. Yeah, all of you are kind of just waiting for level 8. Speaking of level 8, how... Okay, no, I'm not even bothering getting training courses right now. I'm getting spreading the word. Spreading the name. I can probably... Oh, wait, hang on. Actually, I need to... Of course, the Arachne Bow, the Plaguebringer's Coat, and the Poisonous Fangs. Where are those base craft? Oh, wow, okay. They're epic quality at base. Now do I want the Arachne Bow? Physical attack, accuracy, poison, and poison chance. Corpse Rot increases poison chance against undead by 900%, basically turning off their immunity. The Plague Bearer's Coat, which increases hit points, dodge, initiative, physical resistance, poison chance, poison and poison resistance, and plagued. Whenever a character gets hit by an enemy with a melee skill, there's a 50% chance for the enemy to get poisoned. The amount of poison is equal to half the character's level. Fun. And the Poisonous Fangs. I might take the Arachne Bow for... or I could just take the Plague Bearer's Coat. The Plague Bearer's Coat's probably a little nicer, because I only have Adventurer's Coats right now, and that's 12, 10, 20. Yeah. I think I'm gonna turn the Spider Queen Fangs into a coat. Because I don't really need the Poisonous Fangs for Zoe here, because she already has the Jagged Daggers. And that's good enough. Zachary... let me replace your bow. For now, this will work. The Bow of Disruption, as long as I have a physical attack, yeah. For now, this can suffice instead of the Arachne Bow. Actually, it's got better accuracy on it. The Bow of Disruption has better accuracy. Not that that matters, it's 2 points of accuracy, but I don't really need to poison things. So I think I'll take the Plague Bearer's Coat, and then... Can I... What things can I put into the Plague Bearer's Coat? Could put Dodge into it. How much Dodge is that? Plus 4 in total? I'll hold off on that for now. Okay, now do I want to apply this to here or this here? I'm assuming these are the same. Yeah, the same coat. I think Zoe is kind of more in need of good armor. So Zoe's now got the fun poison and bleed. Oh, we're really giving her the damage over time build. I'm gonna send an entire party on this all together. I'm not gonna send it in part. A weaker party could handle this job. Nah, I'm gonna send them all on that. It's unnecessary, but... Send 3 of you out there, and then I'll send Norwin and Misasa out there. And you know what? I can send Wesley. I can send Fletcher. Yeah, and now I think I'm gonna quickly just... Because these guys are in such a good mood. I'm gonna quickly heal them. And... Now where are we gonna send the Silver Wolves out on? I could go for the Ancient Champion here. I probably should get the Ancient Champion before the quest expires. Shouldn't need to do that. Misasa's Soul is kind of off the table. The Divine Hunt could be neat. But I kind of also want to take care of these 3. I don't think this is necessary. It's mostly lore and world building, this quest, with a little bit of combat, but I don't think there's any unique resources you get from it, unlike a natural storm and a simple task. I think getting like the Storm Talon is probably a little nicer. Also, there's more money involved in it. Then again, it is a horror quest. But I am gonna send the Silver Wolves to hunt this guy down. Yeah, this is acceptable. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this should be roughly at the point where I can use, yeah, I can use Adrian to, like, help out. Oh, wow, this is a small map. I was wondering why the amount of supplies we had was so little. Wraiths now. Well, that's interesting. Why not get a little experience here? As a treat. Wraiths, what do you got? Scythe, bunch of true damage, Drain, heals the caster by 100% of the damage caused, and minus 50% damage for the next turn, for 5 turns. What the hell? Okay, that has a cooldown of 4 at least. Oh, that's scary, and they got attack of opportunity, and they can fly, and I hate them already. Alright, I'm going to quickly pop a battle cry, walk right into the line of fire, and block. Can I block that? Okay, it can be blocked. Also... God, you're resistant to even fire. Weak to holy. No. For now, I'll rally. In case the counters don't kill. Delay with you two. Can I stack this? Hell yeah. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's fine if you drain Adrian. He's not really here to do damage. I love having a billion counters. Yeah, you might be resistant to magic, but that does not mean you aren't gonna get killed by Alyssa anyway. Generally I've grouped everyone up in a way that demoralizing stream is a massive issue, but oh well. Thank you, Alyssa. Did I even need to do that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to walk even further forward than I intended. Oh wait, you have attack of opportunity, but you've got good dodge. Okay. You've only got that once per quest, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Alright, now what can I hit with a fireball? Honestly, I feel like this is more of a chain lightning kind of day. Can I, like... Yeah, you're gonna need to fireball up here. But yeah, this is more a chain lightning kind of day. Knife thrower. I like to think she like kind of backhanded threw it right up over the gap there. And it just kind of arced and hit it in the head. Alright, what do we got here? More wraiths. What do you got as your... It's iron skin. Even more physical resistance. Yay, you really needed that. Oh, it's awful. Yay, you needed more of that. God, look at that poison and bleed resistance. Even with Corpse Rot, I still can't break through that poison resistance. God, Rally is such a good thing to just boost everyone's stats up. You can go pretty far ahead. I'm gonna have Adrian just move a single step forward. Just so he's on like, the higher area. This is about as much as I can move Alyssa, but it's enough to kill the Shrieker. But yeah, I can't move any further, because then that Wraith is gonna get me. Unless... There you go. Out of SP, buddy. Or AP. All of the squishies are at the front of the... All of the squishies are at the front, but this is fine. Yikes. Might as well give you a little accuracy down. Oh, I could have moved. Oh, that's annoying. This Wraith is a problem. One I don't take kindly to. Zachary all the way back there and still getting chain attacks. Alright. Adrian, time to show your stuff. Key imbued strikes. One extra beyond limit and just punch it. Ah, you only got one of those. Actually, can I hit you from back here? I can. And you live on 2 HP. Shoulda calculated the odds a little better there. God, having multiple counters in a single round does so much damage in this game. Hoo-wee. I don't think that's necessary to go stealth or anything like that. Yeah, just exactly do that. Yeah, you got multiple targets in your sight. Take them both out. What will always be the most fun part about Monk is Flurry of Fist, but I am going to turn it off here to save some SP. Da 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 da. Ooh, Ring of Teleportation. Oh, this is fun. Ah, teleport's supposed to be a Arcane Knight thing, but we just get it on the ring. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ah, 0 SP, 0 AP. Go to the other side of the map. Move 6 tiles. And a battle gloves for my monk, Adrian. Do you need this? You kind of do need that winged brooch. You can have the battle gloves. He has a pretty good attack boost. Oh, but who's gonna take the Ring of Teleportation? Oh, you know what? That's a stupid question. Oh. Yeah, the Mask of Resistance is pretty good, but I don't think you need the hidden turn. Yeah, Zoe's gonna have the ability to cross the entire map in a single instant. Oh wow. God, this is supposed to be a high DC, and Alyssa literally can't fail it. Hello, Jezerarum. Welcome into the stream. Alyssa observed the coast and gets a little bit of wisdom. Ooh, a night ring. It's not bad. Desmond already has one of those. Elden Ring, Night Rain. Alright. Okay, wait, hang on. Hear me out here. Zoe with the teleportation ring is funny, but what if I give it to Alyssa and then just OTK the ancient champ? Okay, if I'm wrong on that, though, she just dies, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm not gonna do that. It would be funny, though. Let's give Alyssa prepared spells, because she does more damage with them. Has anyone seen your sandwich? Oh, the mages are fighting. This goes two ways. Either A, the entire forest is burnt down, or B, maybe a twig will snap if they do this physically. If they do this magically, the forest is gone. What do you have here? Overpowering strike. Champion, whenever the monster deals damage to an enemy, all allies gain stacks of empowered. Blocks or dodges an attack, all allies gain stacks of protected. You have charge. Penetrating strikes, counter, and attack of opportunity. Zoe is gonna move, so I will make Desmond move here, and... well, have fun trying. Nothing personnel, kid. Do I want to let you just... Ah, I forgot about that. Well. I'm hidden, so this is fine, because you can't counter. Oh, you can't counter anyway. Oh, I'm gonna bully you then. You've run out of counters. You only have one counter. This is what happens when you only have one counter. Alright, from downtown with Zachary, getting some extra hits in there. Oh yeah. I am still gonna... Just in case, I am gonna... okay. The reason I was fine with doing that is because I'm pretty damn sure I can get this thing killed this round. There we go. Whew! Willpower and ancient armor. That could have ended very poorly for Zoe, admittedly. It was a bit risky, but... I am gonna go look for the other event. Oh, I forgot to change the config to allow more events on larger maps. I meant to do that in between streams. Oh god, this is annoying. Yeah, might as well battle cry. Yeah, this is really not a physical attacker's kinda... That's not the tile I wanted. Oh well. Oh hey. Alright. Oh, if this was a better matchup, Zoe would have just gotten 3 kills right there. I think I'm actually going to move 1 tile out of that thing's range. And let's go for a lightning spell instead. Where did I do that when I can just... do that? I have Fireball now. Oh yeah, that thing couldn't hit me anyway. Oh hey, I wasted the Wraith's Drain. That's actually their most important skill, and it's gone. Physically resistant my butt. You still take half your health. Any chain attack? Nope. Still gonna pop like 4 of these to burn you alive. And then get you in range for Alyssa to move up. You need to move up. You do need to move up. Burn you alive. How much movement do you have? It's 3. I could opening strike on you. Wouldn't kill. So just burn. Fire! Alright, where is that second event? Or did I already do the event and I just forgot about it? I feel like that's something I would do. Ooh, gold chest. Oh, okay, no, that's tough monster hide. I was about to say, wait, hang on, I actually needed that really badly, but no, I need resilient monster hide. 2 more enemy encounters. Giving Adrian more experience could do him pretty well. This is already gonna get Alyssa to, like, level 12, and I don't know how much, like, the extra 20% boost is really gonna get Adrian. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten him an extra level, I don't think. Who did I let get injured on that quest? I let Zoe get injured, I let Adrian get injured. Yeah, Desmond get injured. Yeah, okay, the frontliners got injured. The placeholder 3, Curtis and Hannah, drunken harassment. Zachary and Zoe have become friends. Zachary and Chloe have become friends. Safe hunting is done. Medicinal plants are collected. 35 off, that'll drop you to 40. Yeah. Alright. Desmond is finally to level 13. You can do better than that. Get strength and 2 endurance. Only 1 endurance. Oh well. Zoe is at level 15. 1 more level and she will be... I think that's a gold adventurer. Is that a perfect level up? I swear, Zoe's level ups have always been insane. Level 35 dex. 25 willpower, 25 strength. God damn. But yeah, I swear, Zoe just has the best level ups. Alright, come on, +3 on it. Give me +3 on it. Yeah! Oh. 35 intelligence! Alyssa's the same as Zoe's dex. And I'm pretty sure Alyssa's intelligence and Zoe's dex are tied for the highest stat in the entire guild. Mostly because they're ridiculously overleveled compared to everyone else. Not bad on Adrian's front. Yeah, that's a level up I take. That's a we take those kind of level. God, Adrian's stats are so well balanced. Who else needs a level? It is Layla. Give me some good stuff. That's actually a great level up for you. Now, Alyssa has hit, her level 12. Always Prepared and Vendetta. Could get Quick Hands. I think Quick Hands is probably going to be better than just Always Prepared. Always Prepared is better if I need to use multiple items. Only if I need to use 3 items in a single round. Because then it would be 4 items with Quick AP instead of 3 AP. Because the first one's free, and then the second item is 2 AP. And to use two items with this is 2 AP as well. Could finally get her some support. Nah, I think it's just spell penetration and then overflowing magic. Big damage. Layla... Did you hit? No, you hit level 7. You were always on this list. Nah, they all seem like people waiting. Oh. Is Christine on the list of people who need level ups? No. It's the only other level 8 adventurer I have outside of the Silver Wolves. I can send them out on 1 more quest, though, so I'm gonna send them out on 1 more quest, and then we're going to put them on vacation. So... Which one is my team better suited for? Does Desmond have Spell Shield? That's the question. And just to make sure, Lightning Bolt can be dodged. The problem with this is... The problem with the quest... Yeah, we'll send them off on time off tomorrow. The problem is, the Storm Talon is an electrical monster in the rain, meaning every lightning hit we take is going to stun whoever gets hit with it, and I don't have, like, a bishop on the Silver Wolves to stop that. And no one has, like, good mind resistance. Like, 23 is... No, 24 and 25 are the highest. Oh no, 34 on Adrian, but that's still not good. That is still quite terrible and is not going to work. And even if it was good, I probably wouldn't want to rely on it. Can I get away with, like... I'm out of common herbs. That's a problem. Can't buy any. I'll buy a medium attack potion for Zoe. I think a lot of this quest is going to come down to, can Zoe use her teleportation ring and one-shot the boss? Yeah, Euphoric Mood is also really good. That Euphoric Mood is going to wear off as soon as I run out of, the paid vacation buff. But I think these guys should be good with what they have. I'll give this to Zoe. Alright. Now this is also one of the more challenging skill checks and stuff. The adventurers trudged warily through the forest, their boot... Okay, I'm pretty sure last time I did this, this image wasn't there, and I also think this music is new. I'm probably just weird Mandela effect. The adventurers trudged warily through the forest, their boots squelching in the mud beneath their feet. Oh, not Mandela effect, but... They had finally arrived at the base of the mountain, the very peak where their target, the dreaded Storm Talon, awaited them. Rain poured relentlessly from the sky, followed by streaks of lightning, illuminating the landscape in rhythmic intervals. The adventurers stood in front of the sheer cliff and knew that they had to climb if they wanted to reach their target. It would be a treacherous ascendance with the weather completely against them. Begin the climb. Zachary, you can pass that. Come on, buddy. There we go. It's a strength check. The mages are doomed. At the base of the cliff, they examined their surroundings, searching for any footholds or handholds to aid their climb. They spotted a series of narrow ledges that jutted out, offering the first potential footholds. They started their ascent, climbing from ledge to ledge amidst the pouring rain. The climb was arduous and physically demanding. Nonetheless, the adventurers were undeterred and continued their climb. Gradually, their efforts began to yield progress. As they climbed higher, the ledges narrowed, leaving less room for error. They had reached a critical point where retreat was no longer an option. Yeah, they're gonna take a little chip damage there. The relentless rain cascaded down upon the adventurers' faces as they steadily climbed the cliff face. The wetness of the rain made it difficult for them to secure a firm grip on the narrow ledges. Each movement required utmost care as they navigated the slippery surfaces. With each upward step, the air grew thinner, the mountain's altitude taking its toll on their bodies. Breathing became labored, and their chests heaved in an effort to draw in more oxygen. The physical strain on the adventurers was immense, testing their endurance and resolve. Muscles screamed in protest, and fatigue threatened to weigh them down. Despite all that, all they could do was grit their teeth. Now this is a willpower check. Adrian, you can pass a willpower check. Come on. There you go. No one is passing this, aside from the people with high willpower. Yeah, that's a bravery points loss. I think Adrian might have actually used more bravery points than they would have lost. As the adventurers continued their climb, they could see that they almost reached the top of the mountain. They were close to confronting the Storm Talon, but as their eyes scanned the rocky terrain, they also noticed a nearby cave nestled within the mountain's imposing wall. The cave offered a chance to catch their breath, tend to their wounds, and fortify themselves for the final confrontation. However, reaching it posed a considerable challenge, as there was no clear or obvious path leading to its shelter. Have someone try to find it. Good job, Alyssa. Alyssa's keen eyes were able to spot some hidden footholds that led to the cave. Taking the lead, Alyssa guided the party towards the shelter. Inside the cave's cool embrace, the adventurers let out a collective sigh of relief, their muscles finally finding a momentary reprieve from the strain of the arduous climb. In the sheltered cave, they took a moment to rest and recuperate, collecting their strength for the upcoming battle. The storm outside showed no signs of abating, a constant reminder of the presence of the Storm Talon. With renewed vigor and steeled resolve, the adventurers departed the sanctuary of the cave and resumed their climb. They were ready to face their targets. Everyone got healed up, everyone got some bravery back. Zoe is thankfully at 95. Zoe passed every check, as rogues do. The adventurers have finally reached the top of the mountain and stood face to face with the Storm Talon. The giant bird loomed over them, its magnificent yet menacing form exuding the power of lightning. Electricity crackled and danced around its body, every swing of its wings sending forth gusts of pressure that threatened to knock them off their feet. As the Storm Talon's piercing gaze locked onto its intruders, it recognized the threat they posed. With a mighty beat of its wings, the avian behemoth ascended into the turbulent sky. A deafening shriek pierced into the air, a primal call of challenge that echoed across the mountaintop. The storm intensified, becoming even more relentless as lightning arced dangerously close to the adventurers. In the face of this ferocious display, the adventurers stood resolute. The Storm Talon dived towards the adventurers, and the adventurers responded by charging towards it. The battle has finally begun. Okay. Thunderstorm. At the start of each round, a number of random tiles will be chosen. At the end of each round, a bolt of lightning descends, dealing a bunch of damage to anyone in the chosen area, and has 100% base shock chance, which will stun because of rain. Alright, Desmond. First of all, battle cry. Storm Talon has Storm Dive. Uh-oh. Big damage. Electrical Discharge. Scatter. Move to random free tile that is no more than 2 tiles away. Avatar of Lightning. Lightning damage heals the character instead of damaging them. Cannot be shocked. Yeah, and they have -30 lightning resistance because of the rain. They are very weak to ice magic, though. That's how you usually handle these guys. Fortunately, I don't have ice mages. Wait, hang on. How far is these lightning elementals? It has 4 of these supporting it. Oh, they have chain lightning now? Oh, God. Okay. So, range 4, range 3. This is the closest one to Desmond. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can move Desmond a tile forward if I wanted. Storm Dive, Electric Discharge, Scatter. If I move that, I get shocked by the Storm Elemental before I can... Alright, that's probably just gonna be a wait the turn out. Damn. Alright, Zoe, just go hidden here. Generally, I want to... Chloe, move a tile backwards, pop up a haste on everyone, and then use your bravery points to enchant weapon ice everyone, because this will do a lot in this encounter. Getting some ice damage. I think you're good to delay. Hey, the baby basilisk isn't actually, yeah, Storm Dive here. Ah. Phooey. Ruh-roh. You're gonna electrical discharge, and that's gonna hit, like, both Zachary and Alyssa. Oh, wait, it's a lightning-based attack. Yeah, they're gonna survive, but it ain't gonna be pretty. You know, I'm gonna keep Adrian out of this, yeah. Alyssa wasn't stunned. Oh, which means this thing's not gonna have a fun time. Spam ice magic! I think, yeah, I'm a little short on AP. Whew. Yeah, just pump ice damage into this thing. Hell yeah, chain attack. God, I remember these quests being so much harder, but now coming back to this, I feel like I have gotten a lot better at just killing something in a single round. Then again, this team is very offensive. The adventurers have won the battle, and the Storm Talon lay defeated at their feet. With its death, the storm clouds started to dissipate, and the warm rays of the sun cast a golden hue over the once turbulent landscape. The adventurers fell to their knees and breathed a sigh of relief. The arduous task of slaying the monster was finally over, and they could finally relax. However, that moment of serenity only lasted for a moment, until they remembered they had to climb down the mountain to get back home. They started to scream in frustration. God, 2 for 2 on the last few quests with the Silver Wolves, ending in them realizing there was a lot of boring work to do afterwards. Carve a little... They should carve a little, like, meat off the Storm Talon, light a campfire. Oh, wait, everything's wet. It's kind of hard to light a campfire. Oh, damn! Okay, Wandering Performers. That was well-timed. Oh, boy. They're all gonna lose their, paid vacation buff, but, like, with Wandering Performers up... Could probably send them on another quest. Yeah, especially considering, like, the force healing thing. Because, like, it dropped 35, that puts him down to 50, plus an extra 10. Yeah, he'd only go to 40. I have been using a lot of the Silver Wolves, but, like, they're all euphoric right now. I really should strike while the iron's hot on this. And then afterwards, just kind of send them on to get, like, send them out to... Why am I brain farting on this? To have time off after this. I could probably send the Black Eagles out on this, or do I want to send the Minor Inconveniences? I feel like I want to use the Minor Inconveniences. Oh wait, this is an endurance thing. Hang on, let me send the team with 4 separate defenders. Yeah, the Merry Plunderers are going to be available tomorrow. And the Minor Inconveniences and the Black Eagles. So I got 3 teams to, like, kind of run through missions with. Once the Black Wolves, or the Silver Wolves, aren't going to be available. I think I will give him the extra dodge and SP. As nice as Vanguard is. Close combat training, that's when things get real fun. Footwork. Body of Steel increases physical resistance by 2 for each point in endurance. You have an endurance of 16, so that's just 32 physical resistance. Not bad. It's like an 80% buff to it. It's actually pretty close. Light armor training. I guess the decision between here is Vanguard or light armor training. I'm gonna assume, like, okay, 10% reduced damage, 10% damage dealt. I feel like the extra dodge is just kind of nice. And the extra initiative is also pretty good, considering, Also, how high is Desmond's initiative? Oh, he's impatient. That's why he's always acting first. But yeah, 52 initiative there, 43, 38. Yeah, okay. Anything I need to do? Nope. Alright, let's send the Silver Wolves out one more time. Force healing all of you. Thankfully, the mood buffs from the first time I force healed some of these guys should be wearing off now. Yeah, everyone but Zoe. Zoe was probably hidden for a lot of that quest. Alright. Decision between Lost Expedition and a simple task. I think I get more for a simple task. Lost Expedition gives me a very funny new recruit, but I think I'll save that for a little later, especially considering that's an old fortress quest, and all of these characters, all of these parties actually have bishops and paladins and things that, you know, can fight old fortress missions well. It's not just fire damage. Alright, send the Silver Wolves to... This is a simple task, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, we also got the Feather of a Storm Talon, meaning we have the new Storm Talon gear. It should all be epic. Yeah, it's all epic quality. First off, Avatar of Storms gives a lot of lightning resistance and some okay other resistances, hit points, SP, and of course lightning potency. Lightning Stepped is a improved dodge action that also boosts movement and lasts an extra turn longer. Plus 2 movement is pretty good. This is armor intended for mages that are specializing in lightning magic. Heavy Storm Armor gives them a good amount of lightning resistance on top of everything, and a little lightning potency. But what's real fun is Electrical Discharge. 20 to 30 bases lightning damage. No way to improve that or anything, but it is an AoE. Enemies and allies. Okay, that's well, not bad on a Arcane Knight, actually, now that I think about it. Plus 20% lightning potency. I think this is really intended for Arcane Knights. Yeah, you kind of just teleport in the middle of a bunch of enemies, electric discharge. And the last one is the Lightning Daggers, which have Lightning Strike. You teleport to a tile, and all units in between, for up to 4 units, take 60 to 100% physical ability bonus as lightning damage. It's a lot of different tags. Good physical attack, good crit, physical penetration. Comparing it to the Poisonous Fangs, it's oh wow, that's like twice the crit. Not bad. Compare the legendary variants. Yeah, literally twice the crit on the Lightning Daggers. Lightning Daggers aren't actually that bad. They're pretty good. Of course, the poison and the poison chance on the Poisonous Fangs is pretty nice. But the crit... Like, we're getting to the point where Zoe's sitting at 42 crit. Would like more crit. She's about to hit level 16. That's when... Oh, dagger... Oh, that's when I get dagger techniques in Knife Fan. Oh. Oh, and critical mastery. Oh, damn, I wish you had an extra skill point. What did I spend the last level up point on? Pathfinder. Damn it, I should have saved it so I could get all of Critical Mastery, Knife Fan, and Dagger Mastery. I'm gonna have to choose between these. Really ought to... I remember now why I disabled Twitch notifications. Alright, I'm putting my phone on silent. Oh, but Critical Mastery increases critical damage by 50%. That is nice on Zoe. Alright. Now I am gonna grab a quick healing potion. I don't think they do poison or bleed. Could be wrong, though. Might as well slap on some potions to use at the start of this. Alright, this is a simple task where absolutely nothing is gonna go wrong. Like, look, we just gotta collect a rainbow flower, and wow! There's one rainbow flower right there. I mean, come on, it's the most simple task ever. Ignore me using buff potions before the fight. I mean, there's no fight here. It's just a normal tree. The adventurers managed to find the requested rainbow flowers nestled between the roots of some giant tree. It's probably not important. Despite the worries of the guildmaster, the journey has been surprisingly uneventful so far, and it seems like they were close to completing the quest without any issues. Collect the flower. As they reach out to pluck the first flower, the music suddenly goes to combat music. That's crazy. The ground suddenly trembled beneath them. Suddenly, the giant tree in front of them came alive, its branches swaying menacingly. More trees started to come alive and approach the adventurers with hostile intent. The adventurers readied themselves. Their quest had just taken an unexpected turn. Okay. Ancient tree spirit, and some treants. Treants, bulky as all hell, but weak to fire damage to burn them. They can throw boulders. That's funny. Ground pound, accuracy training, armor penetration, magical resistances. The ancient tree spirit has a map-wide hit. 99 range, literally map-wide. Thorny vines. And that makes them rooted. They do have a movement of 0, though. Living nature. If there are enough free tiles around the unit, a random sapling will spawn on one of those free tiles. Each round at the start of their first turn. If health falls below 50%, 2 random saplings will spawn instead. Root whip. Alright. Now, as you can see by the long walk up, the intended solution for this is to basically get in the bushes and kind of solid snake your way through. Of course, Zoe is going to just immediately do what Zoe does best and run straight through. Okay, you have 3 movement. 1, 2, 3. Ah, god damn it, Alyssa and Adrian can't get to a bush. Chloe can get to a bush. Oh, I could have delayed and given people haste before scattering. Whoopsies. Thorny vines. All right, that's the monk. Ye bastard! Stop hitting my monk. All right. You can just heal yourself. Yeah, you can't move because of the rooted. Yeah, you're getting in the bushes. Now, Zoe can have a bit of a field day. I'm not gonna go too hard on the guy yet. Go between bushes. Meditate. Thorny vines. Ha! Monk! Get monked, idiot! Alright, Zachary is now in range. Man, this bush is really nice for Zachary. It's like perfect range. Alright, go, Basilisk. Not who I wanted you to attack, but sure. You have a movement of 4. This one's just... Ah, goddammit. You are immune to bleeding and poison. Oh, this is why Zachary's thing is also going to be nice, because that thing is not going to have accuracy. Ah. I needed to go to that bush, which I just blocked off. Well, everyone take fire enchantment. Now that the people with weapons are getting close to the front. Alright, more damage. More sneaking quietly through the bushes. Oh hey, I unlocked Rush, which resets the movement point. Hell yeah! This is a great mission to try that out now. Alright, wavering. Oh, that was minus 10 block. Oh well. Because I get the 50 block from that, and I can reflect damage. Alright. Debilitating strike. Shame that wasn't a crit. Marked for death. Or death mark. You just get sneak attack, because now Desmond's here. You got teleport once more. I could fireball that guy. Unnecessary. Chloe's bush movement is kind of been suboptimal. They threw a boulder at my child! Oh, you lucky. Ah, damn it. Alright, you're still gonna take some reflection. Alright. There we go. Shadow step there. This has some extra stacks of vulnerable, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to do a little bit more. I should really be using take aim with Zachary more. I forget I have the skill, but like, plus 30 crit is not insignificant. I mean, a crit anyway, because Zachary is goated, but... You know, I think I don't need to bother with the... Yeah. Now that, kind of more out in the open. Doesn't mean I won't bother with Chloe. Ah! Okay, good. You are attacking Desmond with this. Oh my god, death resist! Whew! Okay, yeah, once again... 2 death resists! God, once again, the age-old tradition of me overextending mages continues. Oh... Alyssa's alive, it's fine. God, I would be so mad if Alyssa died right now. Take aim. It's fine. Alyssa can get the kill here with Fireball. Did I say with Fireball? I meant with Lightning. Did I say with Lightning? I meant with, Desmond. Desmond is stunned right now. And the treants move first. Please no. Wait, does Throw Boulder have a cooldown? No. Alright, new plan. Give him extra bait to chase. In Chloe. And kinda, wait, actually. Oh, thank God. Okay, no. I'm gonna have to take the Shaken here. Ah, 95% chance missed. Okay. Oh, thank God. Okay, we're fine. I thought the quest would be over. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna knife throw, kill you. Just mark shot, kill you. I am gonna move with Shadow Step. If I take one step further, I can just Fireball. Okay, everything is fine. I did not lose Alyssa or Chloe because I am a smart tactician who would never accidentally and unnecessarily endanger the mages. I have never done that in my life. I have never gotten my mages killed for stupid reasons. Ignore Alice. Alice, there is no Alice in the Adventurers Guild. She never existed. Oh my God, I almost made the same mistake. The adventurers managed to survive the tree's onslaught and sighed in relief. Finally, the trees were in the dormant state they're supposed to be. They started to collect the rainbow flowers, the reason for this mess to begin with. They hoped that whatever reason Fiola had for making them do this, it better be worth it. Okay. It better be worth me almost getting my... Ah, my mage is killed. I don't have good replacements for my mages. Oh. Nothing is going to... I don't want to hear it. I hope at least the reason for this quest was worth risking the life of our adventurers over. It was. Wait, don't tell me you just wanted some flowers for yourself. They're not for me. They're for Tavi, from her husband. Just bring them to her. Ah. Hello, Guildmaster. What can I do for you? I got some flowers here that are meant for you. Oh, these are rainbow flowers. I wasn't sure I'd get any this year. Fiola told me to get some, but never told me what it was for. It was for you. She probably thought you knew, if you knew that what they were really for, you wouldn't deem it important enough to do it. She is sometimes thoughtful like that. They're from your husband, I heard. Yeah. He forgot our anniversary once. I was so angry at him, I didn't talk to him for a whole week. As an apology, he paid the guild to gather rainbow flowers for me every anniversary, so I'd have a gift even if he forgot. I really miss my big old dork. Nevertheless, thank you for the flowers, Guildmaster. I hope it wasn't too much of a bother to collect them. Oh, gods, it was, wasn't it? Well, after a short explanation. A hostile tree? Now I feel bad for the adventurers. Don't worry about it, they've gone through much worse. But even so, I know. Wait here for a second, Guildmaster. I don't know what she's up to. Hit! Why is it so heavy? Phew. This thing weighs a ton. This is an armor? This used to belong to my husband. Don't let my husband's death fool you. This is some fine armor you'll rarely find anywhere else. The guild can have it, as thanks for the flowers. Are you sure about that? This armor is important to you, isn't it? I'd be lying if I said no, but the adventurers deserved it. And besides, armor should be used to protect people, not to collect dust in some widow's room. I'm sure he would be happy if this armor could save an adventurer's life. He's very fond of the guild after all. And so am I. Thank you, Tavi. I promise I'll put it to good use. Puppy time. Oh! Lately, Alone has been enjoying more time with the little wolf puppy he has saved. It has done wonders for his mood. Could not live happier without my little wolf puppy. Hell yeah. Puppy time! That's an actual event. I love it. God, I just love the description of just like the image of Alon walking around this place with just like a little wolf following him. Alyssa and Desmond have become friends. Zachary and Alyssa have become friends. Chloe and Alyssa have become friends. Ooh, okay, yeah, these guys are going through it. Thankfully, everything should be fine. In case I get Bad Omen, I am going to buy them a round of drinks before sending them off on paid vacation. God, Ranger stat gross. Oh, well, I'll just take the extra dex and be happy. You're getting 2 intelligence. You're already far enough behind, Alyssa. Alright, extra strength, dex, endurance, about as much as I can hope for from a knight. Everything else is not really important on a knight. Alright, Zachary. Mark target. Quick reflexes for the guild. Quick hands. Poison bomb. Poison mastery. Special arrows. Could get light arrows. Could also get heavy arrows. Marked arrows. Oh, damn. Hit chance against this target is increased by 30. Ongoing hidden effects are unaffected, and they cannot become hidden. Piercing arrows. Could be pretty good to take special arrows. Yeah, that's not really necessary. Throw sands, not necessary, because you're going to be on the other side of the map. Emergency escape could be nice, but you're going to be on the other side of the map. Yeah, I can't take run and bow because you can't have steady aim and run and bow at the same time. You gotta choose. Of course, I chose steady aim because this guy is a turret. As I said, turret. Oh. Eight tile range move. Arrow rain is gonna be fun. But yeah, this playthrough has made me really appreciate Rangers as a class. They are busted. Crushing Blow is honestly fun. Whenever a character deals more than 30% of the target's health as damage with a weapon skill, there's a 30% chance to stun the target. I will take Battle Cry. Battle Cry is very nice to have. Vanguard could be neat, but if there's an enemy next to you, it's not going to be next to you for long. Power Slash, Spinning Attack, and Slice Through are all pretty good moves. Crushing Blow, though. Crushing Blow, though. Take the more versatility. Now it's just the characters I'm waiting for level 8 on. Level 8 is just such a good level. Alright. Oh, we unlocked titles! I didn't realize that. Hell yeah, I really should get... I can invest in that. Could just take donation box instead. Okay, I'll finally invest in training so that everyone is not stupidly low-leveled. Alright, first of all... well, I'm gonna pull up that tutorial page. Help. Titles! Adventurers can earn titles in the tavern. These titles can sometimes drastically change the playstyle of your adventurers, but many of them require your adventure to satisfy certain requirements. Titles have 3 stages if you assign a title to an adventurer. They will start at the lowest stage of the title. When completing quests, the adventurer gains renown for their current title. If they gain enough renown, they can progress their title to the next stage in the tavern. To reach the threshold for the second stage, you need 25 total renown, and for your last stage, you need 75 total renown. Each star in a quest is equal to 1 renown, so in this example, you need to complete a total of 15 5-star quests to reach the last stage. Titles here? It's gonna tell me that. Okay, good. Alright, only the Silver Wolves, each member of the Silver Wolves are eligible for titles, but you have some fun things like the Butcher. Target gains 4 bleeding on all weapon skills with 20% base chance, plus 20 bleed chance. It has 3 different levels here. The Butcher, the Slaughterer, and the Blood Reaper. Slaughterer gives more bleed chance, more bleeding, and more bleed duration. The Blood Reaper... Desmond has the reputation of always leaving a trail of bloody corpses, a reputation that is feared by enemies and allies alike. Desmond has acquired a fearsome reputation as a warrior that is eternally clad in the bloody color of their enemies. He has become the very embodiment of the phrase, if it can bleed, then it can die. And lastly, on the Blood Reaper, Desmond is a fearsome warrior who wields weapons stained with the blood of his enemies. With each strike, he inflicts deep wounds that bleed profusely, sapping his strength and draining them of their life force. More bleed chance. And also Blood Reaper increases damage against enemies with bleeding by 20%. The Captain gives commands. Act now. Effects on self ends the unit's turn immediately. Unit will gain a single turn at the start of the turn order, strained until next turn. This unit will deal 30 less damage and can't use brave actions. But you can basically give them this unit's turn, which is pretty fun. Reposition. Effects on self ends the unit's turn immediately. Effects on the person you use, plus 3 movement, plus 50 dodge, plus 50 block, strained until the next turn, minus 3 AP until next turn. Unit will gain a single turn at the start of the turn order. So basically, just reposition. Hurry, plus 2 movement this round on that unit. Stand your ground, 3 protected stacks for the whole round, and these are until next turn, which means that they also get their normal turn initiative. Authority, increased range of commander skills that don't affect self by 3, so these are commander skills. And the Warlord, of course, physical resistance, and oh wait, hang on, physical initiative. Physical resistance. Warlord, all command skills cost less AP. The Holy Warrior, no selfish or sadist. the captain, the general, and the warlord. Holy warrior, increased damage against undead and demons, physical penetration, magical penetration, the divine sentinel. Righteous suppression, gain an aura with the following effect. All enemies in a 2-tile radius gain minus 10 physical attack, minus 10 physical damage. And the High Inquisitor, accuse, weakened and vulnerable for 2 turns. Pretty fun. This is actually pretty good for a paladin, I feel. Poison Mixer, basically like the Butcher, but for poison, the Viper. You get Poison Dart. It's gonna be fun. And Nightshade. Whenever character applies poison on an enemy, there is a 50% chance for the poison to also be applied to an adjacent enemy. That's gonna be fun. The Resilient. Few can take as much of a beating as Desmond. He has been beaten to the ground so many times, but each time he fell, he stood up again. Required 18 endurance for this one. Gives a crap ton of hit points, resistances, and regeneration. Okay, this might be the thing I give Desmond here. God, magical resistances is kind of nice. The Weapon Adept. Increased physical attack, SP cost of physical skills. Extra counters? Plus 2 counters. Oh, plus 5% dodge and 5% block. Oh, this is for Swords Masters. Oh, I might give him the Weapon Adept. It's either the Resilient or the Weapon Adept. Hang on, okay, wait, what's gonna decide this is... Physical... Physical... Okay, yeah, something... Oh, well, not that one, but... Yeah, that's a physical, that's a physical, that's a physical, that's a physical. It's also a commander skill. So if you had commander, that would reduce it to 2 AP instead. Pretty neat, considering I do like to use Battle Cry a lot, but also reduces the... Reduces, the SP costs so much. And those extra counters. It's morely the extra counters that's really fun with this. But the Immortal is also really nice. They are a defender and they are a tank, so I think I'm gonna give them the Resilient. Desmond is now known as the Resilient. Zoe, Blood Maiden, the Brave, the Captain, the Elusive, requires Dexterity Intelligence. Harmless, enemies are less inclined to target this character. Dodge, Initiative, movement. And you can summon a decoy. It's pretty funny. Yeah, extra movement. Trickster, the Phantom. Holy Warrior, Poison Mixer, the Potion Savant. Gain increased poison skill and effects from potions last 2 turns/rounds longer with Potion Savant. The Mutant. It's changed her permanently. Poison resistance, SP, hit points, Potion Savant. The Mutant Alchemist. Increased hit points, spirit points, physical attack, magical attack, initiative, poison resistance, and personal potions. Personal healing potions. Restores 100% hit points, toxic for 1 round, per 5 turns. For each stack beyond 1, deal 10% of the character's health as true damage on turn start. Ooh. So beyond 1, so you can use this. You can just use one of these for free, but 5 turn cooldown. Ooh. Ooh. For only 1 AP? Technically, this does have a cooldown of 0. Okay, per rest 1. Okay, I was about to say, technically you could use 5 of these instantly. And just get 200% physical attack, but you would die in 2 rounds. But no, you can't do that. Still pretty good. Huh. 2 turns / rounds longer, meaning all of these would go to 7. Oh, wait. Would that also mean Toxic lasts 7 rounds? Physical... Oh, wait, no. Physical and melee. That's not a potion. Interesting. The Shade, Bard, Archer, Ranger, Assassin, Rogue, Beastmaster, Reaper. Okay, anyone with the Trickster. Trickster training. Or Scoundrel training, sorry. Yeah. Stealthy approach while hidden, increase movement speed by 2 and increase crit chance by 20. Ooh. And increase crit. The Enigma. Increase crit. Further increase crit and hidden turn duration. Ooh. And the Shadow. Increase damage by 20% while hidden. That could be fun with Zoe, actually. More crit, more movement. More hidden, more crit. More damage. And, of course, weapon adept. I might give her the Shade. It's either the Shade, the Poison Mixer... Probably not the Elusive. The Captain... I do think... Rally... She doesn't have it on her thing, but I think Rally is a commander skill. So less AP cost on Rally, I suppose. Blood Maiden could also be good. The Brave. The Lionheart. Inspiring, whenever character defeats an enemy, all allies gain 3 BP. Neat. And some death resist. Everyone knows fear. Zoe not any longer. The Champion. Fearless. Reduce bravery point cost of all bravery actions by 50%. Of brave actions by 50%. BP cost of brave skills by 5. Damn. Defeats an enemy, all allies gain bravery points. That's pretty good. Character defeats an enemy, all allies, yeah. She has more single target damage, so maybe it's pretty nice. Death resist is also pretty good, but I think the Shade is just kind of what she's got to take. The Melee Archer. Melee Archer. Character receives no penalty to accuracy for range skills when surrounded by enemies. Range skills cannot have a higher range than 3. Okay, you're not taking this. Increased damage of range skills the closer the character is next to the target, plus 50%. 1 tile distance, plus 25%. Next to target, 50%. 1 tile distance, plus 25%. Okay. Combat's martial archery. Gain access to the martial arts skill tree. Huh. That's interesting. Physical attack, some dodge, some crit. Some of these traits / titles seem really neat and overpowered. Yeah. These are fun. I think I might take Poison Mixer on this guy. Zachary on a poison build sounds kind of fun. Considering he can hit you from wherever he wants. I might make him into just full-on, like, poison build. Melee Archer is interesting. The martial arts skill tree is, what monks have, I believe. Yeah, this would be the martial arts training. So they get key-imbued strikes, they get parry, acrobatics, body purification, elemental stance, footwork, missile evasion, martial mastery, increased counters. fascinating, the melee archer is. Again, it's probably not something Zachary would be using, but, the Zen archer, the martial archer. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give him poison mixer, though. Then I get, oh, okay. Yeah, show only eligible titles. I guess we can go after the other ones. The Arcane Ravager, increased magical attack. More SP costs for the skills, though. And then the Arcane Annihilator. Overkill. If an enemy is killed and the excess damage is greater than 30% of its max hit points, deal half of the excess damage to all of the surrounding enemies. That image for Overkill looks great. Brave, the Butcher, the Captain, the Crimson Adventurer, traits Sadist. They get lifesteal. If they're a sadist, they can just have lifesteal. That's fun. Elusive, the Ember Mage. Increased fire potency, but reduces the other potencies. Fire penetration, fire resistance. Gain the following skills. Fire Mastery. Extend the duration of burning status effects by 1. The skills Fireball and Inferno do not affect allies anymore, and SP cost of fire skills are reduced by 30%. Bye! Frostweaver. Ice skills that affect enemies and will now also add 2 stacks of Vulnerable for 2 turns. The skills Ice Spike and Ice Storm do not affect allies anymore, and SP costs of ice skills are reduced by 30%. Geomancer. The same thing, but for Earth. Character gains 50 physical resistance. The skill Earth Surge can target an additional target, and the skills Earth Ring and Earthquake do not affect allies anymore. SP cost of our skills are reduced by 30%. Wait, they changed Earth Ring. Or wait, no. It's Earth... Holy Warrior, Melee Archer. The Mender has healed at least 1,500 hit points. Mark Flesh. Gain a mark for 5 turns that triggers the following effects when health falls below 50%. Restores. Mark is removed after trigger. Huh. Interesting. Delayed healing. Or just healing that's used whenever it's needed. That's fun. Guardian Angel. Guardian Angel. Gain an aura with the following effect. All allies in a 2-tile radius gain death resist. Huh. Mark Flesh is interesting, though. That's fun. Potion Mixer, or Poison Mixer, and the Potion Savant. The Quack. This is one of my favorite titles. Increased magical attack. Harmful healing. Healing effects do not heal enemies, but instead they are damaged for 50% of the value. Undead enemies are affected as usual. And then 80%, and then 100%. Basically, your healing spells are now your offensive spells, which is really fun, considering on bishops, Mass Heal is a map-wide attack that affects everything. Or, no, wait, actually, no, it affects all allies only. I don't think it would work on enemies. But still, you can single-target heal to just kill things. That's funny. The Spark, which is as is for the other ones, but for lightning magic. Character gains increased crit chance. The skill Chain Lightning. Call the ambulance, but not for me. Character gains 20 crit chance. The skill Chain Lightning can hit 1 additional target, and Lightning Storm does not affect allies anymore. Can hit 1 additional target. Wait, hang on. Chain Lightning gets 4 targets? Oh my god, that's actually good. SP cost of lightning skills are reduced by 30%. Chain Lightning. Oh, that's fun. The Stubborn. +1 movement, mind resistance, poison resistance, bleeding resistance. Immovable. Character cannot be forcefully moved. Unstoppable. Freedom of movement. Negates the effects of Rooted. And lastly, Strider. Character can pass through enemies and movement does not trigger attack of opportunities. I believe Reaper gets this for free. Reaper gets this for free, but, like, you can just have a non-Reaper have Strider, which is pretty fun. Very good. The Swift Sorcerer is the last of the titles. Minus 30% magic potency, plus 20% SP cost of arcane skills, and gain swift casting. Reduce AP cost of arcane skills by 1. And then, as it goes up, it just reduces the downsides of having Swift Sorcerer to only minus 10% skill magic potency. It's pretty good, honestly. At first, it sucks. But then you get here, and it's like the Silent Magus. Oh. Really good. Arcane Knight, High Mage, Mage, Bard, Witch. That is really good for if you're going to, like, cast Haste and stuff. Haste, enchant weapon on the same turn without any kind of AP messery. Pretty fun. You can have multiple people... Wait, actually, no, I think you can only have one person use the title at a time. Hang on. I can't save to check. But I feel like that's what it means. Only one person can have the title. You can take Poison Mixer. Chloe. Oh my god, you have a lot of titles. I think Chloe, as, like, a support mage, because that's mostly what Chloe is. She's a support mage with offensive magic spells, but, like... Yeah, she is... Again, like, does have, like, advanced support spells, and I could really just kind of go into the support thing, because the magic potency doesn't matter for spells like Haste, Mass Magic Shield, Mass Earth Armor, or I guess it does matter for Mass Magic Shield, but... Target gains a barrier, negating damage, up to 50% magical attack, 24 hit points, just barriered. Yeah, Swift Sorcerer is pretty good for those. Not as good for the damage, but the damage drop-off is not bad. And honestly, Swift Sorcerer on her seems pretty good. Could specialize her into something, or the Elusive. Enemies are less inclined to target this character, so if there's multiple options, it finally means they stop targeting the mages. Honestly, could just give her the Elusive. Increases AP cost, but also damage and overkill. This could be something fun for Alyssa. Alyssa is probably going to go into something that it boosts her damage to just insane levels. This could be fun for Alyssa. Really high fireball damage. Just fireball obliterates everything. It does mean she won't really be able to use lightning magic anymore. But I mostly use fire magic on her anyway. I don't care if there's allies in the way, I cast Fireball! But I think I might give, Chloe Swift Sorceress. Really have her specialize into the support aspect. And also just DPS. Because, like, yeah, minus 10% magic potency, but also... you can cast several arcane skills in a single turn. Like, normally you're limited to, like, the most you can get is Battle Tactics, plus your 3 base, plus your movement thing, plus your haste, and then plus the 6 you can get from Beyond Limit. That means you have about 12 AP to work with on a given round. Normally that's 4 hits, but with this, that's 6 hits. Which is... like, yeah, sure, it's 10% magic damage drop-off, but, like, Normally that would be for like minus 10% on all 6 of those hits. Still going out to like 500 to 60% damage over the normal 400%. Take Swift Sorceress there. Alyssa... Okay, do I take Arcane Ravager, or do I get really funny with it? Then again, this would make it so that if the enemy is immune to fire damage, Alyssa is completely useless, and I feel like Alyssa should be someone who I can kind of throw on a team and just have her obliterate things. So yeah, I think overkill. As much as... Then again, the plus 30% SP cost only really affects you if you're using high-level magic. If this is for single target... Kaboom! Like, Alyssa already has 35 intelligence, so if I get her to spam the ever-loving crap out of something like Firebolt... how much damage does that do now? 75 to 94. This is gonna make her able to do over 100 damage in a single hit. And that's not including the damage over time, which, spells that can affect enemies now have a chance to set targets on fire. Burning enemies cannot regenerate. Deals X amount of true damage on turn start. How much? How much? Target gains 20% of the magical attack as burning for 2 turns. So that would be even more burning, basically. The Arcane Ravager, sure. More SP costs, but it's fine. Adrian has no titles available, because I believe you need to have level 12 for any title. Yeah, you require level 12 to gain a title. But yeah, the Silver Wolves now have titles. Desmond the Resilient, Zoe the Shade, Zachary the Poison Mixer, Chloe the Swift Sorceress, Alyssa the Arcane Ravager. This is light armor, I believe. Yeah, light armor. I am the storm. Oh, wait, hang on. We also didn't talk about the Oak Heart. Physical... Vine Snares. Rooted and less dodge. Fun. What are the other things? The Staff of Nature. Which is magical attack, magical penetration, accuracy, physical... Wait, I'm sorry. Physical attack? Oh, yeah. And Thorny Vines. Okay. It's meh. Pretty good damage on that, I think. And it's also really the only legendary staff that I have available to me right now. Warden of the Forest, plus 40 hit points, plus 70 physical resistance, plus 100 bleeding resistance, plus 40 earth resistancy and earth potency. It is heavy armor. Exploding armor. 100% physical resistance as earth damage. Only once per quest, though. That's pretty fun, honestly. 100% physical resistance. Wait. Oh. 100% physical resistance? Wait a second. Oh. If I gave this to someone like Desmond, what is their physical resistance? Huh. Nice. It's got a, like, fancy thing there. But, like, Desmond's physical resistance right now is 135, with armor that gives him 70 physical resistance. Okay. So that's just 135 damage to everything around him. That is just like a free one-shot in every enemy. Every non, like, boss enemy. Wait, why is... Oh, it's because of that. Oh, no. You can keep this. Oh, wait, actually, also, we got the Sentinel plate. This is the armor that, She gave us. Tavi gave us. I forgot to check this out. Alright. Sentinel plate. Crap ton of physical resistance. Even more than legendary armors get. Not as much bleeding resistance, mind you, but hey. An armor with an emphasis on defense. A promise to return to their loved ones. Guardian Aura. Gain an aura with the following effect. All allies in a 2-tile radius get 15 extra physical resistance. Not bad. I think you take this for now. Just for now. God, it does just kind of add on to his normal Guardian Protector. He's even more protecting. Anything else I need to look at? Oh yeah, the Wildwood Robe. Minus SP cost of arcane skills, earth potency, SP, hit points, a lot of resistances, emphasis on earth resistance, bark skin, plus 80% physical resistance for two turns. Okay, that's neat. Per rest twice. Ooh. Cooldown of 3. Okay, so that actually means, like, your mages can, do the magical thing called not dying. Oh, if I had one more legendary hide. Actually, if I just go after a Stormhawk, I could probably get the Avatar of Storms to legendary. Or a Curious of the Champion. Oh, this could be fun. Yeah. This is medium armor. What magic? Wait, lightning potency. I mean, I guess if I gave lightning daggers, and then their moves together would work pretty well. But I don't think there's a mage class that uses medium armor. Could be fun to give storm armor. If I make storm armor for Zoe, then that frees up the Plague Bearer coat for Zachary. And just gives her another cool tool to use in Electric Discharge. But then again, I can't make the lightning daggers if I do that. 11, 15, 20, 15. Yeah, way better. What's your crit at? 47. You need better crit. You need better crit. Come on. Suppose I can get her lightning daggers. What else am I gonna use that? Storm Talon. Yeah. Like, I'm not really gonna use it on the heavy storm armor. I could use it on the medium armor, but the only reason I would want the medium armor is if I'm using the lightning daggers as well, so... Let's get Zoe some daggers. Hell yeah. And I am probably going to send her back into her old armor, admittedly, and give the Plague Bearer coat, just because of the poison chance and poison. Even if that physical resistance would be so nice on Zoe. And the extra hit points, and the extra dodge. And the poison resistance. Whenever a character gets hit by an enemy with a melee skill... Yeah, that's not going to be triggering with Zachary. Alright. I think we finally sorted through all of that. So, just in case Bad Omen happens, as I said before, we're buying a drink for everyone in the Silver Wolves. And let's send the minor inconveniences out on a quest. Obviously, I can't go sending them on any story quests. A little low level for that. Oh wait, actually I have assignments to assign people to. This has been a lot of 3 days there. 3 days there. You guys have teammates that are going to be healing, but not that. Does not expire. Minor quests here. I could send someone on minor quests. While I use the minor inconveniences, I could send the Black Eagles out. And then I just force heal them tomorrow, and then I send Merry Plunderers. Yeah, we'll emphasize on using the minor inconveniences for a bit. Five-star, a little bit above their pay grade. 4, 6 to 8. Yeah, 4-star quests seem like pretty good starting points for them. Maybe not that one. Oh yeah, definitely not that one. 9 to 11 is the recommended level on that. Yikes, okay. Now we can finally send these guys out on a mission. Let's give the paladin the champion armor, now that that's freed up. Yeah, you are an earth mage. I believe... Yeah, Adrian still has my adventurer manual. I want that back. I am gonna go here and just quickly make a master robe for Elan. Do I have a thing for dodge? Yeah, you can have this. Alright. That always annoys me. Alright. Just having, like, the order of the party not being the order of how they appear in the menus. I think I can hand out, like, manuals just to all of these guys. Alright, now, we have a lot of rare items. Honestly, 53 dodge from Elan right now. Pretty good. He's playing the dodge tank relatively nicely. You can take a Night Ring Paladin. Hidden Blade's good for you. Alright. Think we're good. Bishop, yep, okay. Bright, loves pain, humble. God, what am I planning on making you? I have no idea what I'm planning on making this character. Alright, one last check. Yeah, we're all good. Oh, spare knives? Nah. Don't know what the hell Slade's doing here, but he's gonna do something. Probably could have replaced Slade on this team for Misasa, so I can actually use her. She does need a team she can trust, meaning I do need to use her regularly with the team. Alright, what is this? Level 6 to 8. Maybe don't go ahead. Yeah, I don't have things like Fireball, so maybe don't go picking fights with elites. Besides, I don't really need the loot to get from those. Come on. Come on. Oh, I wanted the lockpick. But yeah, I shouldn't really pick fight with elites. I'm willing to pick fights with, like, other non-elites, except for those. Oh, there's only 2 lizardmen. Well, I guess we're doing this now. Ooh, Mana Ring and a Blessed Chalice. Well, hang on. Alright, guess we're doing this. Ah. Right. You, have the typical Elan problem of no skill points. Sure, you can punch a spider pretty well, though. Alright, Paladin, try not to die challenge, impossible. Alright, Lizardman. Ah, goddammit, he took that spot. Didn't want him taking that position. Alright, that is a lot of spiders, so I'm gonna need to cut down on their numbers. I want to move the Paladin there. Gotta go beyond limit with Curtis. Trevor here. I could rally. Mostly want him here just to take some fire, but I don't think he's actually going to be taking fire because Elan's the juicier target. Right here makes you safe from the mean lizardmen. Could heroic dodge. I don't think it'll be necessary. Just in case. A little bit of physical resistance never goes bad. Thanks to self-sacrifice, if there's not an SP to use a skill, health will be used instead. I can just heal myself with my own health. Lapis, try not to get your mages killed. Ah! Throw web. Stop trying to kill the mage. What did the mage ever do to hurt you, except the excessive amounts of ice magic? They're an earth mage. These guys are really resistant to earth. Okay. Please start thinning. For the love of God, please start thinning out these spiders. There was no sneak attack on that. I don't know what I was doing there. Cure poison on yourself. Advantages of Paladin. Alright. First off, we're gonna start punching some people. I would have really liked that to not be the case. Nice. Earth-resistant creature does not mean Earth-immune creature. Could shield push you. Really don't like lizard men. But I think going to protect my mages now. I'm not too scared of for my bishop right now. Yeah, she's fine. Look at that, fine. Ooh, 20 hit points worth of poison damage. She has more than 20 hit points, right? 25, yeah. I wasn't scared. Alright, you've got some work to do. First of all, you will have to cure poison twice. There's no getting around that. But also you do need to start using healing magic. Not enough SP, what do you... One off. One off. You cannot be missing 95% chances right now, Priscilla. Thank you. Okay. Good. Currently rooted, but that's fine, because that means I can start doing paladin things. Loves pain, that's fine. Throw web, that's fine. He's already in sneak attack range. I was probably gonna hit him anyway. Punch. Okay, Curtis. I get a little bit more sneak attack in there. Pick who you want to get killed by, yep. Oh, using characters that aren't the Silver Wolves, man. Oh, enemy encounters. Actually being challenging. For a change. Ah, shocking news. When I use all of my broken characters, the game is not as difficult. But when I'm not using the broken characters... Oh boy. This is why character deaths are so painfully awful if I get hit by them. SP, a little bit of bravery for everyone. Good. Like, if someone like Alyssa dies, like, I'm not going to have... Getting characters like Adrian is... I got him from an event, and I don't think that event is repeatable. What do I even want to use on? Footwork exercises could be good. Blessed Companion. Start with 2 for the next 3 encounters. They start with 2 stacks of protected. Polish armor. It's always neat. Yeah, I think just like footwork exercises. Probably a little bit of meditation on these 2. I suppose I can have Alon just give him back a little bit more health. Give the monk some health. Seen the prices of Mekhan's items? I will send somebody in the guild to raid a dragon's horde, but that is for later. That is for when, okay, that's not happening. Shame the ore has to be abandoned. Then again, ore isn't really the problem with crafting right now. It's usually other things like hides and common herbs. While wandering through the caves, the party suddenly hears the sounds of clashing metal in the distance. Every time, it's always just been lizardmen, and I hate fighting lizardmen. Yeah, especially how bulky they are in earth magic, and Priscilla is an earth mage. Really shouldn't have brought an earth mage to the cave. The place of earth. It's not exactly like you're fighting. You're not exactly an invasive species when you bring Earth to the Earth place. Okay, you guys probably have, like, flash bomb, don't you? Yeah. Well, obviously, but... yeah. Wait, hang on. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this can be funny. I move Curtis here. And then I have Slade go there. They're forced to go either this way or this way. I am gonna Aegis there. Alright, have fun, guys. Right, no. How much does magical shield get you, and how much do these guys do in a single hit? Way more than magical shield's gonna block. Honestly, you're gonna shoot Trevor if you want. Flash bomb. Ha! I resisted! Alright, now this is where the mages... I only have 1 mage, but still. Still just as much a choke point. Yeah, might as well punch you in extra time. Ooh. You delay. I'm gonna have you quickly stab this guy with a crit. Hell yeah. Do you have Radiant Rage, Layla? No. Can't get shot from this position, and I can just fully light kill. Oh, hey, I was actually worried about these guys with their slip through. Don't do that. heavy bolt. Not really too concerned about the paladin taking damage, because that's what paladins do. Thank God that stun missed. Monks do what monks do best. Now what I'm actually kind of concerned about is these guys. Yeah, I'm slightly beaten out on initiative there. Oh, I could do that, could do that. I think he's fine. Hopefully he just dies to it. Yeah. This is why I came back with the healer. Slade's out of SP. Yikes. Slade took a lot of damage that round. Could firebomb, but I think I'm gonna minor health potion. Elan doing what dodge tanks do best. All quiet on the eastern front. You are really not feeling it today, but I do kind of need this maniac dead. Not only do I kind of need the maniac dead, I really need this maniac dead. Okay. My mage is safe this turn, just to make sure. Move Layla up here, so that Slade's in range of her. Uh-oh. That's not good. I need to cleanse mind on you, because stunned removes your ability to dodge. Ah, beans. 90%! Oh, man, should have just landed the 90%. That's plot armor right there. Some good old-fashioned plot armor on Slade. Oh, wait, hang on. This is the guy I don't like. This is the guy who's just kind of average and mediocre. Punch. Punch. I'll give this to Curtis. Yeah, Priscilla's out of range there. Might as well try and move her. We rally for the extra BP and have Slade just kind of punch this guy. Ooh, okay, elongate crit there. Alright, Elon got a crit there. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. And Trevor, you can kill it, right? Yeah. God, not using the OP characters. Whew. Maybe next time I should get the OP loot off of the OP characters. Also, I don't know why I did that. Alright, hopefully this makes these guys high enough. Like, enough experience to level up. Ah, no. I don't think I can deal with another encounter. Especially when that one has more crossbowmen. We're gonna employ the Joestar family's most powerful technique. Running away. I'm just gonna... I'm not planning on taking another fight, so I'm going to prepare myself accordingly. Mostly by giving Priscilla some more bravery points in case I need to make any rerolls. Who hasn't thought of their life before an adventure? I'm gonna continue exploring mostly because I can get this ore here. And then leave. Because I don't think I can get the event up there, and I don't think I want the event up there. God, half the team got level ups there. Slade didn't. He was the level 5 character. Oh. I don't think there's a single member of that team that didn't get horrifically wounded. Damn. Curtis, proving me wrong. Elon and Curtis have become friends. Elon and Trevor have become friends. It's a new week. I think I am gonna take Slade off of the party and just put Misasa on there instead. Just sheerly due to the fact that Misasa is... kind of needs to be on a party of some people, and like... Layla is a pretty good character, Elon is a pretty good character, Priscilla's a pretty good character, Trevor's a pretty alright character, Curtis is a pretty alright character, like... They're all okay to good, actually. Like, this is good. This is good. Elon is great. And like, even these two are good. So I think this will be the party that frees Misasa's soul, hopefully. Provided she doesn't die. Adventurers do that a lot. Pretty good. Curtis, really wish you had more willpower, buddy. Could get you an assassin already. Hell yeah, +2 willpower? Nice. Someone can change to a higher class. Curtis. Ranger? Honestly, I feel like that's just kind of how the chips fell, and, like, I'm not against it. No. All of those people at their current level are patiently waiting. Oh, who's the other? It's Curtis and Layla. Curtis is about to change his thing. It does put a hamper on what I was planning on doing today, which was force healing them and sending them out. Could replace Curtis for Slade for just this mission alone. Wouldn't be too bad. Or I could just... I could just send Raphael and fight... no, these two are frontliners. They can't be wounded. Yeah, especially how injured they are, and that's way too much health lost. Oh yeah, I gotta send the Silver Wolves off on paid vacation. Mostly gave them a drink, so I could send them off now. Troll Hunt and an Undead Champion. I'll do that when I actually have the Adventurous back. Probably the placeholder 3s. Yeah, I think I am gonna wait the day, and then I'm gonna send the Merry Plunderers out. Oh wait, it is a new week, so I should probably go to Mechans and spend my exorbitant amounts of money. See if I need that. Alright, I think... How long have we been going? 2 hours, 50 minutes? I think we can go for one last quest, and then... Then we can call the stream there. Tavern. Okay, Tavi. I am gonna quickly talk to, like, Tavi. Divine Messenger. The Divine Messenger, huh? Maybe this time I'll be able to catch a glimpse of her. You never saw her? I never did. In the past, she usually just visited the Guildmaster and left shortly after. Didn't even come in for a drink before they left. I guess religious people aren't just that fond of taverns. For example, I've been trying for ages to get Eden to have a drink in here, but haven't had any success yet. Why? Come on, Guildmaster. Don't tell me you're not interested in seeing Eden drunk. I retract that question. Still don't want that drink? Guild attack. I feel like no amount of alcohol could make me forget that day. It was a late night for me, and while I was preparing to go to bed, I suddenly heard fighting. At first I thought some drunken adventurers were getting into a fight, and I was already prepared to give them a stern warning. However, when I stepped outside, I immediately realized that wasn't what was happening. They were seriously trying to kill each other, Guildmaster. I ran back into the tavern and hid in the wine cellar till it was over. I didn't come out until Falcon and some others found me and told me it was over. Adventurers can be rough around the edges, but I always thought of them as all as good people. Even after we identified the people who betrayed the guild, I still couldn't believe it. They were people I knew, people with whom we shared drinks and laughter. Still don't want that drink. That's all. Vincent! Oh, it's this asshole. The Divine Messenger! To think that the day would come where I might lay eyes upon the Divine Messenger herself. You seem awfully excited about it? Of course I am! How could you not? She is the chosen of the gods. If there's any person who could be considered a main character in life, then it would be her. I need to prepare a song for her, something fitting for a person of her stature. I know, I'll write a song that describes her transcending beauty and her infinite wisdom. Can you do that when you've seen her? When you've never seen her? Unimportant details, Guildmaster. Still all he is, Guildmaster. No. You insulted my name and my brand. How dare thee. You can't just say I have to change my name from Lapis. Like, come on. That's personal.
Yeah, what's up?
Divine Messenger.
The Divine Messenger? Who's that?
You've never heard of her? The one chosen by the Divines as their speaker?
The Divines?
The 7 gods? Those who most people worship here?
Never heard of them.
Maybe your village has other gods. What do you worship in your village?
I don't know. I think a dragon or something like that.
How do you not know?
'Cause it's boring. Ugh.
I'll start worshipping a god if they can win against me in a fist fight. Great. Now I have the image of by fist fighting a dragon in my head.
Are we done? I'm getting hungry.
That's all.
Good. I need a drink anyway.
Alright, we're gonna wait the day, and then we're gonna go on that one last mission before retirement. Oh, hey, Layla helps the injured. Sweet! Wesley, what do you got for me? You're a defender at heart. Nothing complicated. Ah, finally, training. It's too weak to do anything right now, but... This will raise the max level to 4, I believe? Yeah, up to 4. The one character who could benefit from that just hit level 4. Yeah, I think charge is a little better than the alternative. I can send these 3 out there. And then, yeah, I will send the Merry Plunderers out on a few days of missions. So, these guys go there, and the Merry Plunderers... Eesh, a Necromancer, that's recommended 9 to 11. You think these guys are great at dealing with undead, but they're not that great. 6 to 8 here, though. That falls squarely in their range. Curtis, Norwin. I swear Norwin was a character. I was acting a little bit like, oh, you don't matter, but like, you're pretty important. A lot more important than, Slade, that's what his name was. I can give you a winged brooch to help with your dodge, because that's important on monks. Big sneeze. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of things to throw on these characters. Take a eagle ring, I guess. Should I be grabbing items off of the other adventurers? Yes, absolutely yes. Am I gonna do that? Nope. Death resist, why not? And just give them bravery, I guess. They have a bard in their party, so like extra bravery is never to be scorned when you have a bard in your party. The braver you are, the better your bard. Alright, we also have a permanent dex, permanent endurance, permanent willpower, and a permanent wisdom potion just on deck when we need them. Nobody in this party, like, needs it. Okay, no. Only person who could is Norwin, and Norwin... Yeah, no, Norwin is not in need right now. Suppose we can replace your adventurer coat? Oh, I might swap your armors. Yeah. Yeah. Because you look like you're going to be a arcane knight in a few levels. Oh my god, were you level 5 and you need 10 intelligence? Why do I let some of these bozos into the guild? I should start firing people. I pay severance, it's fine. Actually, I can't really, like, fire and then rehire right now, because my guild is beyond capacity. Oh, why not? What could possibly go wrong? It's just one elite. Alright, the front lines are all in risk of getting hit this turn, so let's get the less bulky ones. Something, you know, let's just give all of them an Aegis. I am gonna use a bravery point song, and I am gonna cast haste. Alright, how much you... Ooh, right, you already did your thing. Not bad. I think I'll leave. Damn. Ooh. Right, he has Ferdinand. Raphael is currently holding Ferdinand, meaning he's gonna be able to do some stuff. Team outnumber. Increase the damage against the target for each ally with this skill surrounding it by 5. Outflank. Increase the bonus hit chance for each ally with this skill surrounding the target. Ooh. Ooh. Can adjust blade form. Light form would let me get an extra hit in, but I think I'm gonna go to heavy form right now. Is Christine quick? Yeah, she is quick, huh? Alright, let's get some damage out there. Bard could go there and Song, but... Oh, why not? I have this. I can do this. Well, that's the elite. Okay. Alright, I kill you. And then I miss you on like a something chance. I rolled 100 on a 96. Ah! I swear this game hates me. Anything that boosts accuracy? That lowers accuracy. No. Well, bonk. Could give myself a little AP just to restore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to, light form. No stunning, cause, yep, Juggernaut. Hot damn. Right. Oh my god, these guys do a lot of damage. Oh, I severely underestimated how much damage they were gonna do. Thank God for the haste. Just to help out with the damage on this guy. I don't need to go any further than this. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do that. Oh wait, I have spinning attack. Oh, call an ambulance. But not for me. Oh, okay. Charge is now a single. You can behave. Attack of opportunity. Damn, I missed. I missed. This is what happens when you don't have Juggernaut. So much less difficult. Okay. Now it's just the elite. A little beyond limit, just to help Christine. Eileen. Alright. Power Strike. Ferdinand is OP. Power Strike, Ferdinand OP. Oh, that chain attack could have ended it if it landed. Alright, the monk is in place. The bard. With aimed shot. Wait, hang on. Hell yeah. Aimed shot, folks. Great skill on it. Sharpening stone. Cloak of ice and some tough monster hides. Yeah, okay, not the worst. Sharpening stone. Honestly, a pretty good accessory. How much physical penetration do you have? 45? 35? You can have this. Oh, God, those dire wolves were a pain. Was an elite encounter though, so they were always going to be slightly more of a pain than usual. I'm going to camp for this next one because these guys are also an elite, but I also do want to take them on. I think I can get away with some of that, and then I'm gonna battle plan going into this. Honestly, I could, like, do some funny stuff, but, like, I think just sharpen weapon twice. Hey, have you noticed how quiet it is? It's almost too quiet. Wait, did you hear that? Something's coming. Get ready. Whatever it is, we'll face it together. Can an adventurer return from taking a piss without his comrades pointing their weapons at him? Alright. Oh! Oh god, ambusher. Hidden for 2 turns, just on start, I guess. Leader, vampiric. Oh, it has lifesteal, that's fun. And a lot of counters. I don't like that guy. Or that guy. Alright, everyone take a haste. And take a bit of SP. Now thanks to battle plan and haste, I have 6 AP this round. Meaning everyone gets an Aegis. Or, well, every one of the frontliners. Make sure to battle cry. I forgot to do that last encounter, but battle cry is kind of important. Counter me. You won't. God, Raphael just took out the elite in a single round. Did extend him pretty far though. He'll be fine. He's Raphael. Why is this so far ahead? Block. Yeah, I think that's better. Yeah, no more stuns, no more counters for you, buddy. Alright. Alright, interesting. They're playing slow. Then we'll play fast. Oh, I could have jumped on him. They're playing slow, I say, and I think Raphael is actually dead here. No, he resists twice. He death resists twice to live long enough for someone else to get a turn and spam a couple items. Whew. See, this time it wasn't a mage, it's improvement. Give these guys some of that. Take a little bravery. Alright. Now. Gotta move quick, gotta take out a lot of enemies quickly. Real annoying part is that stupid hidden. Alright. This is finally gonna make them all unhidden. I've got one more spellcaster. Yeah, that lightning bolt does so much damage. I don't have magical resistances on a lot of characters. Oh, it is really coming to bite me. Could jump on this character over here. Okay, I could miss that fancy move. Christine only has 3 tiles of reach. No, you have 4. Alright, full heal there. Kind of top off some health. That's what bard healing is, mostly. Just topping off health. Ah, that could have ended it. Oh well. Damn, okay. Darn. Get healed, idiot. Honestly, just not gonna get in the way of this. Yep. You've been hit by oh hey, there's a bot in my chat. I didn't look over and see that. Begone, bot! Ooh, 2 gauntlets of the Earth Mage and a warrior ring. Hell yeah. Okay. Man, okay. I feel like, man, I think I had something I wanted to say at the start of the stream. but I've completely forgotten what it was. Like, there was something I was going to say, and then just like a conversation and like a startup topic like that. But like now, like here later in the stream, I've just completely forgotten what that topic was. Okay, you're gonna use a mana potion. And then you're gonna use haste. And then you're also gonna use some bravery, and you're gonna use a angelic song. Oh man, what games was I playing before this? Because I think it was something related to some game. Might have been something to do with Final Fantasy. I've been thinking about playing Final Fantasy games recently. I think like the only I'm not like completely alien to the series of Final Fantasy, but like I feel like I haven't played nearly as many as I ought to. I played like Final Fantasy 3 as like a kid. I played that a lot. Final Fantasy 3 is like, it's a good game. I like it. Aside from Final Fantasy 3, I played and beat Final Fantasy 7. Played like half of Final Fantasy 16, but like I had a lot of fun with Final Fantasy 16. I gotta go back to it. And then like a little bit of 10 as well. But like yeah, I gotta go back to like play more Final Fantasy games because they're so very interesting games, and like I want to play more of them. They're fun and neat. They're good JRPGs. Like it definitely feels like Final Fantasy kind of just popularized the genre. Or not just popularized the genre, it feels like Final Fantasy is the genre. Just everything good about turn-based RPGs. Final Fantasy. Nice. Not only is his current turn stunned, his next turn he's gonna do nothing. I am gonna use a health potion. Oh, I can actually just second wind. No, I'm also gonna health potion just in case, because there's a lightning coming in from for this character. Oh, this is where I can do something funny. If I cleave here to hit that guy, then I can second wind, and I don't have enough SP because I accidentally misclicked and hit second wind. Whoopsies. Which means now I need 2. There we go. I can get 2 enemies in 1 turn. Nice. Anything I need to do here? I guess a quick bard song couldn't hurt. And getting rid of this character's poison stacks. So close. This is what I love about Ferdinand. Like, because of I was gonna cleave. Like, this character was on the other side of the map. I completely crossed the map and killed 2 enemies. Oh, Ferdinand is a perfectly balanced and absolutely wonderful and lovely weapon. I love Ferdinand. 2, 4, 6. This is just a normal exploration. It's a normal routine mission for the Merry Plunderers. I could camp right now. Most of the issues with that camping would solve is kind of solved by just using, Christine doesn't even really need Mana Potion. Alright, I can do one more encounter here. I already know what I'm doing with Raphael, and is it a mistake? Yes. Am I gonna do it anyway, because I always do it? Yes. Light form. Slice through. He got no mana. Damn, I should have camped. Give him an extra turn so he can charge. Uh-oh. Rally. Give him bravery points. And maybe also a little... dang it. Wait, hang on. Okay, 19. He takes 9 fire damage from the firebomb. Okay, here we go. We beyond limit twice. And we hit him with another firebomb. And he also takes 9 damage, meaning he lives on 1 HP. But because he's further up, means I directed this guy's attention away. Demon Blast. Not gonna... Ah, I should have counted that. Because he's not gonna go for Norwin. Oh, wait, no, he did go for Norwin. Hell yeah, calculated. Is it smart to be knocking an enemy back towards my, backline? Probably not, but hey. Especially considering Christine's kind of low on health due to having to use so much magic. Hazel's got an arrow. Bonk. Right, I kind of needed, things to happen for him. Yeah, this guy could really use a health potion. Slip through? Okay, come on, buddy. Ah! Ah, that's a character death. Oh, well, that was the Arcane Knight. Ah, that was Norwin. Darn, I didn't think he would die there after the health potion. Unlucky, I suppose. Well, rest in peace. It's been a bit since we had like a character death to humble us. Was starting to talk a little cocky there. Now, you're the son of a bitch that dealt the killing blow, so... yeah, let's have the paladin kill him. That's sort of what happens when you kill a paladin's friends. They don't like you. I'm gonna need to take his gear back, because his gear is like, okay, that demon sword, like, demonic greatsword, I can't get another one of those. That's a unique item. And also, so is the armor of the warrior mage, and I can kind of ditch the rest. The gold sucks to leave behind, but oh well. Alright, I suppose now that we're a member down, we should probably focus more on exploration. Rest in peace, Norwin. I can't actually access his character page anymore because he's dead. I have to do that from the Ow, I'm an idiot. I have to do that from the memorial. But, leave the bandits alone. It's been a second. Everyone has been narrowly escaping death. Yeah! Yeah, I kind of did need that death to humble me a little. Oh, I'm gonna run from this encounter. I've had a lot of times where I've been... probably, like, characters probably should have died. Let's be real. That is the good part of, like, this game in, like, the later stages, rather than just, like, strictly early games, is you have characters with high bravery, and that means they do have a good chance of death resisting. But the chance that they don't is never zero. I got no one who can night watch on this party. I think Christine can meditate. But yeah, I honestly did not expect them to... It was admittedly a pretty unlucky death. I did not expect them to kill through, like, the medium health potion. Still can't believe that Norwin is dead. Yeah. We weren't close, but still, hope he's in a better place. Rest in peace, Norwin. Yeah, it was a admittedly pretty unlucky, and I did do a decent amount with that medium health potion, but like, yeah. That's just the way the chips fall. I have been getting really lucky with like characters like Alyssa not dying, so. If it had to be someone, it being Norwin is pretty good. Oh, I misclicked that. Oh well. Free wisdom. Oh, and then I can see this encounter. Yeah, that's a straight run away. Good. I got the wisdom and I bounced. Yeah, the healing potion I can sacrifice. A lot of things that I can't fit. That guy just wanted to get some levels. Yeah, rip Norwin. He probably would have hit level 6 on this quest, too. He wasn't that bad of a character, too. Like, he could have made a good Arcane Knight. He had good potential. He was, like, organized. He was eagle-eyed. God, it's been, like, a good while since Alice's death. And, like, Alice's death was, like... Yeah, he was resourceful. Like, this guy could have made a great Arcane Knight. He had a talent for intelligence. Admittedly, he, like, has such low intelligence that, like... the odds of him becoming an Arcane Knight, he had to do that, like, super late in his level ups, but, like... could have made a great one. Heartache. Everyone knows that Lila is in love with Elan, but unfortunately for her, Elan does not feel the same way. Today, Lila tried to ask Elan out, but got rejected again. Better luck next time, Lila. Was it Elan? No. I know there was someone somewhere. There's a couple others around the guild. Can't remember who they are. Oh, Blade, that's right. Blade and Nina. Finally, Phylene hits level 8, though. She's been waiting on that. Lila got rejected for the dog. Yeah. Yeah, it was probably something related to the dog. She probably didn't love the dog. That's how it happens, you know? If you don't love your partner's dogs, then you're not gonna work. Alright, Slade, you're back on a team. You're on the Merry Plunderers. You know, that's like... You could argue that's an upgrade. It's a downgrade to the Merry Plunder. Oh... Paladin. God. Paladin. Look at all of these skill trees. Alright. Paladin skills. Paladin resistances could be really helpful, but also Radiant Rage. And improved healing, and improved healing 2, and Restore, and Divine Wrath, and Art of Support, and Art of Protection, and Divine Intervention, and Bane of Evil. And Vanguard, and Battlecry, and Shield Weaponry, and Challenge. Or not really Challenge, but and Shield Experts, and... and Heavy Armor Training, and Inner Power, and Pathfinder, and Magical Resistances, and Clear Mind, and Poison Training. The struggles of Paladin. Everything I want. Okay, I feel like I should just give you Paladin resistances, because, like, having someone who can just kind of tank, bleed, poison, and mind resistance is nice. Okay, we can't get a Beyond Respected until we do the Divine Hunt. Where are you all? Ah, because the mood buff wore off. Because the mood buffs that we've had have worn off. Right. Just looking through, but I don't think there's anyone we need to talk to. We have somehow kept up with all the talking we need to do in these streams. But yeah, I think that is gonna be the end of the stream. I did say that was gonna be the last mission, and that was 40 minutes ago. Wow, that was a long mission. R.I.P. Norwin, this guy actually had, like, decent potential to be a good unit, but... Ah, well. We didn't really... I don't think we really played that poorly. I might have to go back and watch, like, the clip, but, like... I'd have to go back and watch it as a clip, but, like, I don't think we played too poorly. I think it was all... I think it was mostly just, yeah, low luck. We probably got, like, low heal on the healing potion. Slipped through, did a lot of damage. The crossbow bow, it was unfortunate. But, as always, I'm gonna go look for someone to raid here on Twitch. But for all of you wonderful VOD people, I think this is going to be the end of the recording. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and get some good sleep.